following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Welcome to Gate City Chronicles. I'm Kevin Avard, your host, and today I am joined with Tammy Bissinnonette from the Nashua High School North Boosters. Athletic Boosters. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, what is the Boosters?
We're an organization that revolves around raising money to help fund the deficits in the athletic programs that budgets quite aren't meeting.
And this is specifically for both high schools, or just?
Just for North. I'm strictly involved with just North.
Okay, and you're heading this up?
I'm vice president.
Vice president. Who's the president?
Bill Grady.
Bill Grady. And your whole sole purpose is to do what?
Is really just to raise money. Well, that's what the organization is about. I tend to bring it a little further. I've made it possible that I meet each coach individually. I try to develop a relationship and help with anything I can. I don't care if it's running a concession stand, helping them with 50-50 ticket sales, in any way I can to develop that relationship so they know the commitment that I'm making to boosters, not just for the financial aspect, but, you know, and also helping them facilitate relationships with businesses in the area to help them grow in their own sport.
Interesting. So how many kids does this help?
Well, I believe, and I don't have the exact numbers, but North has anywhere from like 1,300 to 1,800 kids. There's, you know, obviously the regular amount of sports programs that are in high schools, and I try to make sure that in some way we can help each individual sport. Even though we are a new organization, we've gotten off with a fire. You know, we're going in fast and hard. We've got events planned, looking to raise as much money as possible because, you know, there are teams out there. Our gymnastics team, for example, has no traveling suits. So they're just, you know, with their leotards, and there's a lot of need in some of the athletic programs.
So the school has a certain budget that goes to the athletic program, but those usually fall short from what they really need if you want a top program. So are you looking to raise a certain amount of money, or just to build the organization to have a perpetual type of program going on?
Well, we are trying to build the organization. We're trying to get ourselves established, make good contacts, good sponsors. Of course, I have a dollar amount set in my head for this year, and I know it's high, and I'm an overachiever. So that I don't want to say a dollar amount in case we don't make it, but it is a high dollar amount.
Now, usually when you start things like this, you know, you start off and you start juggling a lot of balls, and after a while you find yourself doing everything. Do you have a lot of volunteers?
Currently, we don't.
Okay.
Where the Boosters is just really, last year, Mr. Henderson, who is now one of the administrators, so he really can't take on the responsibilities of helping out with it. He resurrected the Boosters along with Beth Craig, who's the school activities director, and Lisa Gingras, who is the athletic director for both North and South. They kind of took it over, ran with it, and at the beginning of the year, I went to the first meeting, and I heard everything they had to say, and I saw there was really a need for people who have experience and know what they're doing to come in and put together some big fundraising. Currently, at that time, we were really doing just concession stands, and we had just opened up, it's called the Legacy Walkway, and what North is doing is we're building a walkway on the premises that you can buy bricks. It's like a memorabilia type walkway like they did at Greeley Park. And you can buy bricks, sponsor, do whatever you want to do. There's different sizes, there's different pricing.
And And you get your name put in the brick or a
Your
little
kids, whatever you want to do.
Right.
Groups can sponsor it, like the science club. So I saw
Businesses.
that they were doing this, and I thought that was, really a fantastic thing. But I know there's a lot more money to be made out there in different events. And, these people work in the school system. They're overtaxed already. By the time the end of the day comes, it's a lot for them. So I knew that given my schedule, I had a lot to give. And so I told them I wanted to be part of it, and I was voted in.
Now, do your children go to the North?
My son Alex is a freshman, and my stepson Zachary is a junior.
And they must be in sports, I would assume.
Yep, they're involved in sports. Alex plays football. Both are helping out with unified basketball, which I coach, along with.
Oh, you're a coach too.
Yes, along with Christy,
Right.
with Christy Kuna. She's the head coach. I'm the assistant coach, and we're doing well this year.
Really?
Yep, we're 2-0, and Alex is looking forward to, which he's never playing baseball. So he'll try out.
Right. And so again, it goes to uniforms. It goes to what other
The
things?
money?
Yeah.
Actually, in our bylaws, we are not allowed to buy uniforms. I would probably say I would like to change that, but there are political reasons for not doing that.
All right.
But there are many other areas that these programs need help with. Something was brought to me by the softball coach that we need dugouts and we need a fence. Now, there's a lot of red tape and politics with that too, but if there is a way that we can help, that's on our radar right now.
Right.
Like I said, the gymnastics need suits. Our hockey team, which is doing fantastic, could always use more ice time. They need socks. They're recycling their socks. There's
When you
just
say ice time, do you have to buy the ice time or?
when they sign up and they pay X amount, the city gives them X amount of ice time at Conway that they can use, and then anything above and beyond, they would have to, shell out for. So I realize hockey's a very expensive sport. That's one that I've been working closely with. Dan LeGros is the head hockey coach, and Peter, and I cannot think of his last name, and I feel horrible about that, is the assistant coach. I set up a Monarchs night on February 21st, which, if anybody would like to buy tickets, they can get a hold of Greg Troxel at the Monarchs and let them know that this is for the Titan fundraiser on February 21st, or they can get a hold of me, and I'm sure we can provide an email address for this. And that's to help the hockey team directly. They would be getting some extra ice time there for practice where playoffs are coming. So Dan was kind of excited about this. It's a little bit of a slow start on this particular fundraiser, but I work closely with the Monarchs on some other things, and I'm also a season ticket holder. So
you got some clout.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And so this covers all the sports, though. I mean,
Everything.
Is lacrosse? I don't know if they have a lacrosse team.
Yes, we do.
So everything.
Everything.
Interesting. And it's just you with a couple of other people right now. And if somebody wants to volunteer, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they can probably either call Karen Burnett at the school. She's in the athletic office. They can get a hold of a multitude of people at the school, and they know who we are.
Right.
And they'll direct them in the right way. They can send mail. They can email me. There's plenty of ways to find us.
How are you going to avoid burnout with this? Because we need good people, and one of the strategies I find that when people are doing things like this, after a while people get burnt out because they're doing too many things. If you can get people to help you out and just do a little here, a little there, you can coordinate that, right?
I do that well.
Yeah.
I like delegating. But as far as tasks, I do whatever needs to be done. I don't think I burn out because I'm passionate about it. It's something I strongly believe in. I believe that athletics really help keep children focused as well as academics. It keeps for a healthy body and a healthy mind. My own kids, I've never seen them perform in life all around better than when they're involved in athletics.
Right.
I mean, it really makes a difference in their life. So.
Now, you were talking about something before we got on air that you were really passionate about. And I forgot what it was, but there was a particular program or a particular student?
The unified basketball?
The unified basketball, yeah.
I have to tell you, it's the first year. Scott Mays, who is brand new to being the athletic coordinator for North, he was a math teacher and now has moved into this position, and I've known him for a few years, told me he would like me to come on. He was coaching it before. And Christy Kuna, it's her first year doing it as well as myself, and the kids are just fantastic.
When you say unified, is it?
It's special ed and regular ed kids coming together, so we have unified athletes and unified partners who assist. We play basketball. We have 5 regulation games. I'm hoping we make the playoffs, and we're 2-0.
2-0. Wonderful.
Yes.
And you're playing other unified basketball teams, or?
We are.
Okay.
Yep.
Is this something new?
I think it's been around for a few years. They do unified soccer and unified track as well.
Interesting. Yeah. And how many kids are on that team in particular?
I think we have 24.
That's kind of high, isn't it?
It is, but we don't turn anyone away.
Yeah, good.
Everyone gets an opportunity.
Wonderful. Now, what do you do for work? You're a hairdresser?
I'm a hairstylist at Creative Cutters for 18 years.
For 18 years, so you must like it?
I love my job.
Now, where is that?
It's located on Sharon Ave. We're currently merging with Shining Image. We've been there about a year, and the 2 salons are merging together. So
Okay.
it's 28 Sharon Ave.
28 Sharon Ave, and that's by the airport.
Right at the end of the runway.
Right at the end of the...
It
So,
keeps us busy watching the planes all day.
so I guess, talk about a buzz cut, right? That was funny. I like that. That was buzz, the
Yes.
or whatever.
They come in close, too.
Do that.
really close.
I'm sure they do.
Yes.
Right. So how do people get in touch? Is there a website?
We're working on that.
Mm-hmm.
We've only been at it a couple months. I've done research, and we're going to keep it within the school. We're going to let some of the kids who work on graphic design and whatnot take care of making our website, so that's underway.
Mm-hmm.
We don't currently have a website. We do have a Facebook page,
Okay.
which is Nashua High School North Athletic Boosters, and people can like us on there. I solely run it right now. I try and let people know when important stuff with boosters is coming up. Anything informational to do with that. Sometimes I get a little excited and I post about different sports.
Right.
Kendall Rays, when he was doing so well in the playoffs, I was posting about him. We're cheering our local guy on, and he did very well this year.
And so you'll send out invitations to particular events through the Facebook page, I
Yep.
would assume. And you can hit like or not like or whatever, if you can
And
make
forms,
it. And forms.
if they want to fill out forms, sometimes they'll be on there that they can download and send it in if they wanted, like say, I haven't put on there yet for the Legacy Walkway, but then they could download it, fill it out, send it in. Same with the event we have coming up February 11th, the Titan Toss, which we're so excited about. There's been so much effort put into this event and a lot of hours, where North and South play each other under one roof, all basketball teams. So we will have freshman boys.
That must get pretty loud.
Gosh, I think it's going to be nuts. From what I understand, it's like 2,000 to 3,000 people in traffic, which is a lot.
Now, where do they play?
We're going to be playing at North this year in our gymnasiums. So we have the freshman boys, the JV boys and girls, and JV at varsity boys and girls. And we're going to be doing the Titan Toss during the varsity games. It's $300 if you can make the 4 shots. You have to make a layup, a free throw, a 3-point, and then you have to hit from the Titan Toss shot. Now, I've been told by a parent that it is not possible. Well, I had Mr. Mays, who is our athletic coordinator, one night after basketball, run it out. He ran it 16 times. And with rebounding his own shots, he has every time made it to the Titan Toss. 2 times the ball swirled in and popped out. So it's possible. And we're giving $300 cash away. It's only $5 to enter, and every person that does enter enters into a raffle to win a pair of Soul Republic headphones or earbuds.
All right, so what do you got to do now? You got to do a half-court shot? Is that what you said?
It's a little past half court.
Okay.
I mean, if we did half court, we might not make any money on it because I know there's a lot of people that can shoot half court.
Okay.
We have...
And it has to get in.
Yes, it has to get in. So the shooter would have to start on the start spot, and all the spots are sponsored. So there's 14 spots on the floor that are sponsored. Your little promo shows all our sponsors.
Right.
And when they start out, they would run up, do their layup, get it in, rebound their shot, which should be easy, run up, do their free throw, grab their ball, run out, shoot the 3-point, grab the ball, and then they're going to haul it right over to the Titan Toss shot and try and sink it in.
And they have it in a certain amount of time, then I take it.
Oh, yes, 30 seconds.
Oh, wow. 30 seconds. And that is possible. Huh?
It's possible. I have video.
Right. So somebody's done it.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw it was just the other day. It was on one of the major networks. A girl was actually a cheerleader was doing a backflip, and as she did the backflip, she grabbed the basketball and she did it from half court as she's coming up, and she threw the ball and it went into the hoop.
That's
so
insane.
Everybody said, "Oh, we got it on video." I bet you couldn't do it again, and she did it again, which was pretty insane.
It
right.
really is.
Yeah. So doing a backflip and then whatever.
And was it a few weeks ago that was on the news? There was a middle schooler that made a full court shot. So it's possible.
Right.
I just,
The idea is we're raising money.
we're raising money, we're having fun.
Right.
We have all kinds of little giveaways. I have a few things planned for the younger kids so they can have fun with it. Somebody's going to win something because we have these HD Soul Republic headphones that they donated to us in the earbuds. Nice. So I'm really excited about that. It should be a crazy time, and hopefully North prevails.
Well, I'm from the North area, so yes, let's go.
Go North. Go Titans.
Verily. Any final thoughts?
Well,
close this out here.
Just to let you know, May 30th, we have a golf tournament that we're planning, and it's starting underway right now. It's at Green Meadow, 7:30 in the morning tee-off time. Hopefully you'll have me back and we can speak about that when it gets a little closer.
Sure. Is that for all ages?
It can be for anybody. It's a Friday, though, and it is a school day.
Okay. I don't go
I'm
to
not
school
saying a
anymore,
word.
So. Wonderful. All right. And again, people can get in touch with you through the Facebook page.
They can get in touch through the Facebook page. I would like to provide my email. I think it's a lot to say on here, but maybe we could roll it at some point directly. Mm-hmm. They can call me. My phone number is 603-759-2176. Okay. I'm very open and receptive to anybody reaching out. We always welcome volunteers. Any ideas? We have a few other things in the making that will be super fantastic, and I'm really excited about for the start of next year, which would be the end of this school year.
Great.
So we're busy.
Yeah, and thank you for doing what you're doing. I know it adds to the community. It adds to the quality of life in school life, obviously. And there's always the underdog or person that has an idea, and you know, you want to encourage that person on and also lend a hand if at all possible. And that's the key. It's got to be the community effort. You know, it's nice that you're doing it, and I do hope that people do come alongside and you know, you can draw their support either financially or, you know, with making phone calls or doing whatever, sending invitations. But thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You know what? It really, truly is a pleasure, and I love the kids at the school. They are absolutely fantastic. I love that they're always waving to me, and you know, because they know me, they see me around a lot. It's just nice, and if I can make somebody smile just a little in one way or another, I don't care if it's you know, serving them a piece of pizza, or if I know they're hungry from the concession stand, whatever it is, I enjoy it.
Well, I wish you a lot of success with that. We have one that's going there next year, so if you build it up this year and it continues for next year, then obviously his basketball or baseball will be that much better. So wonderful.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for watching Gate City Chronicles. Please, if you want to get involved with the boosters, if you want to help out with some of the sports programs, I mean, you don't have to do everything, but maybe a little bit. You know, come alongside, lend a hand. If you can make a donation or sponsor, please give us a call. Let her know, and help out in the community where you can, you know, feel like you can contribute. And until then, thanks for watching Gate City Chronicles. Thank you for watching Gate City Chronicles. And we want to thank our sponsor, Avard Dean of Clean, the carpet cleaner in Nashua. You can reach him at 603-630-1743. And if you would like some more information about Gate City Chronicles or want to be a guest, contact me at gatecitychronicles@gmail.com. Until next week, thanks for watching.
preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.